welcome to Hip Mobility with Blocks for Beginners. Technically, you don't need the blocks, but it's going to be very, very helpful. We're going to create more space in the body, which is really essential when you are new to practicing hip mobility, specifically giving yourself a little bit more room. That's what the blocks are mostly useful for, and then also lifting up the hips, so taking pressure off the hips. So you could do this without it, but these will be very beneficial. Let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to begin in a child's pose. So bring the blocks out in front of you. And then just bring your knees about as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. Send your bum back. If you are all the way up here, do not worry. We're going to lean forward, bring the forearms onto your blocks. Now, if you can bring your bum down, you'll just be here. So really wherever you are, totally fine. Take a deep breath in and then exhale. You should feel it in the hips here. If you don't, open them up a little bit more. Deep breath in and exhale. Now inhale, send your belly button down towards the ground. Draw your shoulder blades together as you send your gaze out in front of you. Even if your back does not move at all, that's totally fine. It's practicing it. It's sending that belly button down, tailbone up, getting deeper into the hips. That's going to do the work. And then as you exhale, tuck in the pelvis, round the spine, tuck in the chin. So inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Keep going. Let's do 5 more. Nice steady breaths. 2. And 1. That should feel quite nice. Now, push off your blocks, come all the way back up. And then from here, bring your left foot in front of you, right foot back. We're coming into a 45-90. So left leg is in front of you and bent. Back leg is going to be in line with your hip, flexed back foot. If you feel like you just simply cannot come into this position, not to worry. Take one of your blocks, put it underneath that left bum, so you're lifting and get it into a comfortable position for you. So you're lifting your hip off of the ground to take the pressure off, and then you can just bring your knee slightly forward until you feel comfortable here. So I don't want any pinching or anything like that. Take a deep breath in, utilize your other block to bring your hand on top of it. So it'll be your left hand on top of the block, bringing the ground closer to you. Inhale. And then as you exhale, squeeze your right bum to bring your hip forward. So right hip is coming forward, and then you're going to bring it back. So push forward, exhale back. Inhale and exhale. You don't have to do the hand. That's just me sort of showing you where we're going. You can keep your hand on your hip. 5, 4, so simple but so effective. 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, you're either on your block or you're not. Bring your right hand on top of your right leg. So I'm grabbing about my calf. You can grab wherever is comfortable. And then lift your left arm up and over. We're side bending over towards that back leg. Inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Exhale to fold. Lift all the way back up, and then we are going to come forward into a froggy position. So take that block out from under you. From here, lean forward, and then just bring that left leg back. Your knees are going to be out nice and wide. And again, we can utilize the blocks here to bring the ground closer. So both your feet are flexed and they're facing away from your body. So don't be like this. Make sure that your your ankles, sorry, are in line with your knees, and then you'll lean forward. Now, if this is just too much, simply just bring your knees closer together. You don't need to go into the full expression, or I know that I'm not even close to the full expression when I do it. So don't worry about going further down. Just go to a comfortable position where you can stay there for a few breaths. Deep breath in, and then exhale. Draw your hips slightly back, getting deeper into that stretch. Inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths. One more breath. Come forward slightly. Be very, very gentle with this movement. Your right foot is going to come underneath, and you're going to push back to come to sit in that 45 to 90 degree angle on the other side. Okay, so if that is too much, remember you can pop that block underneath your bum there, lifting up the hips so that we are elevated. If the block doesn't feel comfortable, which sometimes it doesn't, feel free, as I am adjusting, feel free to grab a pillow or something else like a bolster or something like that. That can also really, really help just to lift your hips up, take that pressure off. And then that other block, you're going to utilize that to bring the ground closer to you. Left hand on the hip, take a deep breath in, and then also lift up. So make sure you're not hunching, as I saw that I was in the camera now. I was doing this. So make sure that you are lifting the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze that left glute, bring that hip forward, and then back. So we're really, really just lubricating the joint here, breaking it free from any buildup that has happened in the joint. This is essential as well for healing. So you want to keep the joint safe. You want to make sure that it's nice and lubricated. Very, very important for hip mobility. And this is also just a little bit of a simple movement. There are progressions here that I would add as well for intermediate and advanced. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand on top of your left calf or thigh, wherever's comfortable. Reach that right arm up and over, and then fold towards the back leg. Inhale. Exhale, fold. So good. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift all the way up. Bring your weight forward. Block away from under you. Bringing that weight forward. We're coming back. And you can bring your blocks out in front of you too. Back into Froggy. Go as wide as you feel comfortable. Ankles in line with the knee. My words were not coming out. And also feet flexed, pointed away from the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the hips back slightly. We're here for 5 breaths. Last breath. Bring your weight forward. Bring both your feet underneath you. Bring your hands to the ground, and then just bring your knees together just to counter. When you are opening the knees out wide, it is best to counter them by bringing them together, because that can be a little bit unsafe on this inner area. So if you are opening up the hips there, do make sure to bring your knees together. Give it a little counter before carrying on. Okay, actually we're going to bring the blocks onto the mat here, and then you're going to come to all fours. So place your hands on top of the blocks. We're in a tabletop position. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, draw your head away from your pelvis. So nice long line. Push the shoulder blades away from your ears. Inhale again. And exhale. Now from here, you're going to hug your right knee into your chest. So we've shifted the weight over to the left leg just a little. And then you're going to bring that right knee all the way out and around and back into your chest. Right knee out, around, and back. Let's do 4 more. Keep breathing. 2, 1. Okay. Bringing that knee back in line with the other knee. Lift that right knee up, out to the side, so fire hydrant. Send the knee back, and then bring that right knee back to meet your left. Out, back, meet. Out, back, meet. Let's do 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Push back, tuck the toes, stretch the feet, and then come back. Deep breath in. Nice long line from the top of your head to your tailbone. Hug the left knee into the chest, shift the weight over to the right knee, and let's draw circles. Not easy. 2, 2 more. 1. Bring the knee in line with the right. Lift it out to the side, fire hydrant, and back, meet. Out, back, meet. 4 more, and out, back, meet. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee back down, tuck the toes, push back, little child's pose moment, and lift up. Bring your blocks next to you. We're going to come into a low lunge on the right side first. So we've got the right leg in front of us, and then just come down, tuck in your tailbone here so you feel a really deep stretch in the front of the left hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen. So holding onto your blocks here, try to lower down. Inhale and exhale. Lift up, bring the knees back together, step the left foot forward. Inhale, tuck in that tailbone, and exhale, come forward. Inhale and exhale. Really tuck it in. Inhale and exhale. Lift all the way back up. Come to sit. And that is it for your 10-minute beginner mobility, hip mobility routine. I hope that you enjoyed that. I hope your hips feel a little bit warm, a little bit, maybe a little bit intense right now, which is okay. That's normal. Practicing this every single day, your hips are going to completely transform. If you want to practice longer classes with me, I do have a membership that is linked below. And I have tons of classes on hip mobility that are much longer than this, and routines and all of that too. Otherwise, I am so excited to see you in the next one. Bye.